Hola, bienvenidos, hello, and welcome to another video of Introduction to Spanish. Today we will talk about nouns and articles. Before starting with the lecture, let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Vera, I'm 25 years old and I'm a Spanish teacher. I give private classes, but I wanted to start these online lectures because I think it's a great way for everyone to start in Spanish. So in this section, Introduction to Spanish, you can find topics like the pronunciation of letters and words, the accentuation of letters and words, the present tense in Spanish, and now nouns and articles in Spanish. But if you really want to learn Spanish, I recommend you to go check out the link in the description. It will lead you to my Skillshare classes, where you can find more information about these topics, more exercises, solutions, of course, and a small dictionary that I have created with all the words used in the lecture, so you can really expand your vocabulary by learning many new words. Now that you have all the information that you need, we can start learning. But wait, there is still one thing that is missing. If you like the content that I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel and give me a huge like. It will really mean a lot to me. So now we can dive into this lecture. Nouns, or in Spanish los sustantivos, are words that refer to things like el libro, the book, beings, la mujer, the woman, and abstract concepts like el amor, love. Nouns usually appear together with an article or a determiner, and they can be replaced by a pronoun. We will talk about articles later in this lecture. Spanish nouns always have gender and number. Gender, or in Spanish género, can be masculine or feminine. So we have here the examples. El helado is a masculine noun and la galleta is a feminine noun. And the number, or in Spanish el número, can be singular or plural. So un helado is singular, one ice cream, and dos helados, two ice creams, is plural. Spanish nouns always have a gender that can be masculine or feminine, and it's important to know the gender of the noun because all the elements that refer to the noun must agree with it in gender and number, of course. So we have some examples. Este es el edificio más alto de esta ciudad. So edificio is a noun, a masculine noun, and the elements that are referring to it as el and alto must be also in their masculine form. And toma otra taza porque esa está rota. So taza is a feminine noun, and the elements that refer to it, otra and rota, must be in their feminine form also. Nouns that refer to things have only one gender, either masculine or feminine. Masculine form generally ends in o, and the feminine form generally ends in a. Let's see the examples. So the masculine nouns are el bolígrafo, el dinero, el edificio, el vaso. So all these nouns end in o and they are masculine. And the feminine nouns are la casa, la mesa, la palabra, la ventana. So all these end in a and they are feminine nouns. As I have said in the previous slides, Spanish nouns have gender and number. We have covered the gender, now it's time for the number. So the number indicates the number of objects that we refer to by the noun. The singular form is the basic form, it's the form that appears in the dictionaries, and the plural form always ends in ese or es. So let's see the examples. ¿Has traído el coche? So we have here a noun in its singular form, And ¿cuántos coches tienes? We have a noun in its plural form, so as you can see, it ends in ese. Let's see how to form the plural noun. So when the singular ends in a vowel, for the plural form, we add ese. So if we have the example, el mapa, it ends in a vowel a. For the plural form, we just add ese to that singular form. So it would be los mapas. Next example, el sofá, the plural form is los sofás. La clase, las clases. El café, los cafés. La bici, las bicis. And when the singular ends in a consonant, for the plural form, we add es. So let's see the example. La pared is in singular, and the plural form would be las paredes. So we just add es to that singular form. The next example is el reloj, and the plural form would be los relojes. Next one, el árbol, los árboles. El país, los países. We will talk about the articles now. There are two types of articles in Spanish, the definite and the indefinite ones. Articles always accompany a noun and they agree with it in gender and number. So let's go over them. We have definite articles and masculine singular form is el. So we have the example el niño. As you can see, el is a masculine singular form and niño, the noun, is in its masculine singular form also. Then we have feminine singular form, la. So, la niña is the example. I will skip the neutral article for now. Okay, so let's go over to the plural forms. Masculine plural form is los. So, los niños. And feminine plural form is las niñas. Let's go over to the indefinite articles now. Masculine singular form is un, and the example is un niño. Feminine singular form is una niña. Masculine plural form is unos niños. And feminine plural form is unas niñas. So those are the articles in Spanish, but as you can see, we have a neutral article lo. We will talk about this article later, but what you need to know now is that there are no neutral nouns in Spanish. Nouns can either be masculine or feminine, so this neutral article lo is used in special cases, but later in the slides we will talk about it, okay? One more thing that you need to know is that when we don't mention the noun un, which is the masculine singular form of the indefinite article, becomes uno. So let's see the example. Tiene helado, me da un de fresa would be wrong because here in this sentence we are not mentioning the noun. So in the previous sentence, tiene helado, we are mentioning a noun, helado, the ice cream. Now in the next sentence we are referring to that noun. So we are talking about ice cream. So can you give me one ice cream? But we are not mentioning the noun. So instead of un, we are using uno. So in front of a noun, we would use un helado, but when we don't mention the noun, we would use uno. Now we are going to cover the main differences between the definite and the indefinite articles. We use the indefinite articles to refer to something that isn't recognizable to the listener among other objects of its class because there are several objects of the same type or because we are talking about that object for the first time. So let's see the examples. The first one is, este es Pedro, un hermano de María. So by using the indefinite article here, we are saying that Maria has more brothers and Pedro is just one of them. The next one is necesito un móvil, es para un regalo. So here we are saying that we need a phone, but we are not saying that we need a specific phone. So we just need any type of phone for a gift. The next one is vienen unos amigos de Ana a la fiesta. So we use the indefinite article here because we haven't talked about these friends before. So we are talking about them for the first time and we use the indefinite article. And we use the definite articles when referring to something that is recognizable to the listener among other objects of its class because there are no objects like that one or because we have talked about that object before. So let's see the examples. The first one is este es Pedro, el hermano de María. So here by using the definite article, we are saying that Pedro is the only brother María has. The next one, tengo el móvil roto. ¿Me lo puede arreglar, por favor? So here we are saying that my phone is broken. So we are referring to a specific phone. And the last one, los amigos de Ana vienen a la fiesta. Here, by using the definite article, we are saying that we know these friends, that we have talked about them before. So, as you can see here, it's very important to use the appropriate article for the noun because the sentence can have completely different meaning if you use the indefinite or definite articles. Let's go to the exercises now. I will just go quickly over them and do some examples with you just so it is clear what you have to do in each one of them. So the first one says, classify these nouns into masculine and feminine ones. The first example is árbol. This noun is a masculine noun, so it's el árbol. The second example is libro, and this noun is also a masculine one, so it's el libro. In the next exercise, we have the singular form of these nouns, and we have to write the plural one. So the first example is reloj. This noun ends in consonant, so we add es to form the plural, and it would be los relojes. The next example is sofá. So this noun ends in a vowel and we would add just an s to form the plural, so it would be sofás. In the next exercise, we have to choose between the articles el or la. The first example is lápiz. So this noun is a masculine noun and we will put the article el in front of it, so it would be el lápiz. The next example, móvil. This noun is also a masculine one, so we will put the article el in front and it will be el móvil. And we're finished, but don't forget that if you have any doubts about the content of this lecture or any of the previous ones, you can contact me. My email is vera.belgrado@gmail.com. I also give private classes, so if you want a course specially designed for your needs, you can just send me an email and I will get in touch with you. And if you enter the link in the description and you go to my Skillshare class, you will find a special discount code. Again, thank you for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a huge like if you like the content that I'm doing. Adiós y nos vemos en el próximo video.